Hi guys, welcome to the channel again, and today we've got a video on this laptop, which is the Ryzen 5 2500U, 4 cores, 8 threads, with the Vega 8 integrated graphics card. So we're going to jump into some benches soon and some specs, but the laptop cost me £320 18 months ago, and it's mainly as a backup really, in case I can't use the main computer or I've got some work to do when I'm away or something like that. But it surprisingly plays games quite good. You've got a 1.1 teraflop GPU in here on max boost clocks, so it's capable of playing games quite decently. It's a 1080p screen, 60Hz, and I thought it might be good for some of you who wanted to game on a very modest budget but need a laptop for work or something like that. You might find this video useful. So we're going to jump into the specs in a second. But first I just want to explain a little bit about the battery power, because they both have a different effect on games. So we'll jump to that now, and then we'll do the benchmarks. A quick note before we get to the benches: there'll be two benches in the video itself, one for best performance, one for best battery life. The reason for that being both give you a different FPS rate on some different games. So the best performance you'd think would be better all the time, but it's not. Best performance gives you more CPU clock, whereas best battery life will give you a better boost clock on the GPU side for most games. So depending on the game, it can affect things differently. So in the benchmarks, you'll see the best performance and the best battery life. So bear that in mind when you're looking at the benches. So for each game, it has a different effect. So I just thought I'd put that in there. But it's very important because on best battery life, the CPU is locked in at 1.6 GHz rather than the full up to 3.6. So I thought I'd put that in there. Right, so there you have it. There's all the benchmarks out of the way. Just the 5 games I've tested at some different resolutions. But it gives you an idea of what the computer can do itself. This is 900p on performance mode. As you can see, it's competitive, but not as high as on the battery saver for this game. So it's very interesting that the battery saver really gives you a good boost on some games, F1 being one of them. But I think across most titles, there's something very playable for everyone there. It's not high FPS, but a lot of games you're getting well over 30 FPS, into the mid 40s, 50s sometimes. So the computer is really good for light gaming if you're not so serious and you casual game on the side. It'll play games like World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14, things like that as well, without any problems on max settings. Although you'd be hitting around 30 FPS at best, but for those kind of games it's not that bad. So the computer is really good, I think, for what it is. It's an old computer now. We're on to the 5000 series for these kind of CPUs now, so it's original Zen, so knocking on a bit, but really impressed with its performance for what it is, and I think I'll be keeping it for quite a while yet. I do obviously do my main gaming on a computer, on a PC, but this is really good for if you're going away or anything like that, or the computer's out of commission for whatever reason. So you're dropping resolution most of the time. 720 or 900p is probably where this computer sits best. The odd game will do 1080p okay, but not with a high enough FPS to make it a really nice experience. But yeah, this is the computer, and I'm very pleased with it, so I hope you enjoyed the benchmarks. Something a bit more gaming on the channel today, which is what I've been trying to do for a while. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe if you want, and we'll see you soon on the next one.